It's Saturday, the 5th of November. Thank you so much for joining us. We're coming to you live from the SABC's headquarters in Auckland Park, Johannesburg. This is TrendzLive. Let's get the show started. So at this point, we hope you are aware of how long it took TrendzLive producer Silepe Maifadi and the first team of South Africans to get to the Corona Island in Bogota, Colombia, right? Well, if not, catch the previous episode on our SABC digital news channel on YouTube. Well, if they have now finally arrived and we get to see more of this exclusive island because they're already there.
Now, let's continue where we left off. After long flights and layovers, some nightlife in Bogota and Cartagena, and a 40-minute boat ride on the coast of Cartagena, we finally made it to the island. We were welcomed by the loving staff that had me sobbing by the end of the island experience. Because who would want to leave this amazing place that had such remarkable people to enjoy it with? Meet Carlos, also known as the ultimate island plug.
Hi guys, welcome to this paradise, Corona Island. Let me show you around this paradise.
This island is where architecture perfectly blends in with the wondrous elements of nature, conveniently located in the middle of the Caribbean.
This is the Caribbean Sea. We are on a national park.
This island was previously known as Isla Arena before it was transformed into this perfect oasis. It forms part of the 27 Rosario Islands and is known as one of the 46 natural national parks of Colombia. In order to operate with a minimal environmental footprint, Corona Island has partnered with non-profit Oceanic Global in achieving Oceanic Global's Blue Standard, which highlights the endless efforts of eliminating single-use plastics and practicing ways of working with all that is natural.
This is a sustainability project. We try to do not use too much water. We try to do not use plastic. We try to protect this area. We try to help to animals that we found here. Here we can find a lot of kind of animals, and we try to help them to continue with their normal life. About the garbage, we have a special place for to throw away garbage. It's not allowed to throw away on the floor. We try to help to this world, save the planet.
The design elements of this exclusive island that only caters for 20 people naturally comes to life with all the touches of wood and other earthy elements. The beautifully designed bungalows are all decked out with outdoor showers, white linen beds, and promises breathtaking views that can be enjoyed from the jacuzzi and the swing on the patio. Carlos, how do we have fun on the island?
We can do a lot of things, a lot of activities like snorkeling, scuba diving, took around this island. We have another activities here on the island like yoga class, salsa class, zumba class, cooking class. We try to share our culture to every person that are right here. We like to share our culture.
All the elements of this beautiful island encourage a new level of unplugging.
This is our reading song. We have different kind of books in English, in Spanish, different games. We try that people don't use cell phone or internet. We try that people disconnect of the world and feel this wonder experience with us.
And that is exactly what we did. Every day was intended for adventures, relaxing, and catching that perfect sunset moment wherever you are on the island.
Do you like this place?
How could we not? Trenders, let us know on socials if this is your vibe. See you next week for more activities.
Silepe certainly got us all suffering from severe case of FOMO with her adventures. Anyway, Pride Month may have come and gone, but celebrations still continue in full swing. Vogue Nights, Scozi known as V&J Ball and whiskey brand hosted a Pride dinner at Langham's and Fourways. TrendzLive producer Asanda Zondi was part of the celebrations and surely raised a glass in support of the unapologetically queer. Take a look.
Pride Month did come to an end, but who said celebrations and festivities must stop also? We are at Fourways, where we were invited by a South African whiskey brand to celebrate the LGBTQ+ community over dinner. If you missed out on the festivities and fun last month, we will help you catch up today. Take a look at what's happening.
V&J is also the reason why we are having this event and celebration today. Founder tells us why it's important for brands to support the LGBTQ+ community.
V&J, which stands for Vogue Nights Josie. We are a ballroom community. It's a ballroom movement. It's an inclusive one. And by ballroom, we mean that people come to the event and they form houses and they walk categories. It's a safe space for queer people to come and, just like really be themselves and celebrate each other. The reason why I wanted to do it was to first and foremost bring together the community. I felt that it was important for us to sort of connect outside of, the nightlife space. We're also people, you know what I'm saying? And not only is it important, one, number two, I think that just stand in who you are and what you believe in, and the queer community is there to support you as well, because queer people also do come into these spaces that sometimes brands don't cater for them. And that's why I was just so grateful to have brands like come on board.
The LGBTQ community come a long way in gaining recognition in this world. How do you feel when you see brands, companies and everyone around the country celebrating?
I'm actually quite pleased with the fact that the LGBTQ community is being more included in mainstream media and in mainstream brands. I think it's long overdue, and I think that brands should do more work in terms of normalizing the existence of LGBTQ community members, and I think it shouldn't always be a main factor. The point shouldn't be that we're gay, but that we're people. So I can't wait till we get to a point where we start to humanize people who are queer and the queer community, as opposed to othering them as the LGBTQ community. But I'm very happy with the progress that we've made, and we definitely need to make more. It's long overdue.
So let's continue supporting and enabling remarkable people from all backgrounds and strive to be a pioneer of the LGBTQ+ community. We are one. Sisonke bafethu.
Right, when we come back, it's time for our live feature on the program with a great live act that's going to serenade us. You don't want to miss it. Stay with us on TrendzLive. Welcome back. You're still with us right here on TrendzLive. So now singer, songwriter and producer Nontle Mhlongo, affectionately known as Sky Wonder, recently bagged the award for SAMRA Songwriter of the Year at the Basadi in Music Awards. She has made songwriting contributions to notable acts in Mzansi's music industry such as Zex Bantwini, DJ Tira, Harrison Crump, to name but a few. In celebration of this major accolade, she released a new single titled Amazwi. She's here to tell us more about her journey and everything else. Welcome, Sky Wonder.
Oh, thanks for having me.
It's only such a pleasure to have you here with us today. Talk to us about your music and what makes you tick as an artist.
My music normally stems from love. I talk a lot about love, losing it, gaining it, looking for it. And I think just when I see people interact with each other in a loving manner, that's what makes me tick.
Yeah,
Yes.
And we've noticed how it's easy for you to work with other artists and also pen some songs for them. Is this something that comes naturally to you to work with other artists?
Yes, because I enjoy feeding off other people's energies. Because the songwriting I learned from my grandmother. I think it's a gene that she passed on to me. And so for me, working with other artists, it's such a vibe because I feed off of their energies and I learn so much from them as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I want to know, because most songwriters say they want to be in touch and in sync with the person that they're writing for. So how do you, connect with the person that you're writing music for?
Normally, I'd want to chill. I want to know a bit about you. We talk about your likes. Just being in an environment where you're relaxed and I can feed off of the type of person that you are. And then also I'll probably ask you to sing so I know your vocal range. And then when I'm writing it, I know where to position you, what notes I will allow you to sing. So yeah, basically it's that simple.
So how do you strike the perfect balance between singing and songwriting at the same time? Because most artists say, it's quite a balancing act.
It is, because most of the time when I write for myself, it's from my perspective, it's from my experience, and it's the way that my head works. So writing for the next person is a bit of a challenge because they might not see things the way that you do.
Yeah.
They might have their own visions, but you know what? God being good, the balance is, we're able to strike the balance.
So you also wrote a song to celebrate your win at the Masadi Music Awards,
Yes,
right?
I did, yes.
Tell us about that song.
Amazwi, which is my latest single, is basically a song where I acknowledge the presence of a higher power and how it's helped me to get to where I am today by saying the words of wisdom that I've gained throughout the years are the reason why I'm here, and that without them, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the festive season is upon us and everybody is taking road trips and everything else. Which one of your tracks should we be blasting this festive season?
Okay, there's 3, right? And it's 3 different genres. It's Amazwi, which is Afrotech, that's my song. And then it's Umsebenzi, which is a bit of a gqom vibe, which is Worst Behavior, DJ Tira, and Malum Cool Cats. I'm sorry. And then there's a Deep House with Harrison Cramp, which is a song called Lost Forever.
So where do we find you on the socials?
I'm Sky Wonder SA on Instagram, I'm Sky Wonderful on Twitter, and Sky Wonder everywhere else.
All right, let's leave you to get down to what you do best. Ladies and gentlemen, Sky Wonder on TrendzLive. Enjoy.
Singashonapi umasisuka kuwena soni ni nani mezi wako bonke ngoma onkamas anguphila tholakala kuwe ngifine kuwena mama yokuphila kwami anginakho okwanele pangikunika Singashonapi umasisuka kuwena soni ni nani mezi wako bonke ngoma onkamazwi okuphila tholakala kuwe ngifite kuwena mama yokuphila kwami anginakho okwanele pangikunika.
You with us right here on Trends Live. So luxury travel with exclusive and unique experiences never stops here on Trends Live. You know that's how we roll, right? This time around, we take you to Potchefstroom in the northwest to a luxury lodge overlooking the Vredefort Dam with dazzling views and nature. If you enjoy a great deal of comfort, relaxation and quality in traveling, then you will certainly enjoy this.
Just when I thought we were done exploring the Northwest, then hello, we found this beautiful gem on top of the mountains in Potchefstroom. They call the Kral African Luxury Lodge. Now let me tell you something. This piece is all about luxury, aesthetics, scenery and beauty. When they say sometimes work needs to look a bit like rest, this is exactly what I ordered.
It was a collaboration with the owner, Johan van Jaarsveld, and he partnered with an old friend of his that he's known since 1999. And in 2011, they decided to initiate and start with this project. Obviously, it was architectural designs and all that kind of stuff. And eventually, 2 years ago, construction was completed. The owner, Johan, is South African. He now lives abroad in Australia with his wife, Deanne. And the design of the lodge was a collaboration between Johan, Deanne, who is a qualified and well-known interior designer, hence the interior design and layout of the lodge. And Elaine, as I understand, is a property mogul in Europe. He lives in France and he will be visiting us early in January. The reserve itself is 2,600 hectares. We have a wide variety of game here, ranging from buffalo, sable, roan, eland. And we've also got colour variations, flavistic colour variations. We've got the golden wildebeest, the white impala, the black impala, white springbuck. So the game reserve itself is very well stocked with game.
What are some of the activities that happen here?
The most important thing is to come and relax. So we've got an in-house spa where we've got ladies that can treat you to massages, facials, manicures, pedicures. We've also got a jacuzzi inside the spa as well as a sauna, and that's just to relax. Other activities that are available here, we do game walks in the reserve. Obviously that has to be done under supervision because we've got the buffalo, which are very dangerous animals, and we do game drives.
But to see some animals, and I'm with some guests here, let me find out from them what they're expecting to see. Mama, what do you want to see today? Which animal do you want to see?
Well, I'm looking forward to see the giraffe. I really love giraffes.
Ingrid, what do you want to see?
I want to see the buffaloes. Yeah.
Olives. What is this? Stone.
Oh, no. When you're in the bush, it's giraffe food. We also offer our guests romantic breakfasts, lunches, dinners in the game reserve.
I highly recommend relaxing in high quality and comfort. From the views to a spa treatment, jacuzzi chilling, the good food to expand your palate, and an exhilarating game drive. This was the most wonderful getaway experience a person can have.
So you put it in your mouth?
Put it in your mouth and then you try and shoot it as far as you can.
But it's got a laxative effect.
No, you gotta do better than that.
Right, I have to say that TrendzLive producer Sandra Zondi got me standing on edge with that one. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. This is where we leave it for tonight's TrendzLive. Till next time, take care.